All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back with all things Israel. Back with precept, not precept. Damn, what were you doing?
I don't remember. It was you.
Goddamn. And we had a long day today. What we doing? Scriptures Unscripted. That's what we doing. Back with another Scriptures Unscripted, man. We just got back from camp, man. We had a glorious camp in Raleigh, North Carolina, man. Seen some demons out there.
Yeah.
We helped some brothers and sisters fight through these demons.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, man, we back at it again for episode number 2, man. Hopefully we can get somebody to call in, go and get us a little, little shakedown going, walk somebody ass down or something like that, man.
Some question, something, anything cool. It's the second one.
Yeah, man, but
camp's fire today, though.
Yeah. Got shut down by the rain, though, but that's still what's up.
Camp's fire today.
Mm-hmm. Got the damn, what is it? The Carolina Cold Classic Cookout coming up damn near a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we cook out in Fayetteville, North Carolina, July 6th. You Black, Hispanic, and Native American, come on and pull on up, man. Pull up.
For sure.
We're going to have some free food, games.
Mm-hmm. At Seaboot Park.
Uh-huh.
Getting it in.
Some events and stuff going on. We have a scripture breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of events going to the club.
Hey, you said there was a man bitch with titties.
Oh, my God. At camp, man, I don't know what it was. It was
because I was on camera and you was like, "Yo, what was that?"
It looked like a little lady.
No, I saw that. I saw
it. Looked like
I saw that. It looked like a lady, like because I didn't know what y'all was talking about.
Man.
So then you was like, "Nah, that was a." He was like, "It was." He was like, "What is that?" And I looked back and I just saw the lady waddling like that.
Man.
And he was like. It. You said it had a beard and titties.
It had a full.
I was like, what?
Damn beard. A full beard.
Like thicker, like just a
like
whole.
Shit was thicker than mine. I'm talking about goatee, and it was connected too. Like the shit was connected. It had big old titties, like double D's.
Bro,
we
gotta do something.
We living in some crazy times, man.
We
living in some crazy times.
We got work to do, bro. Cause I was like, what are you talking about? Because the whatever it was already walked past me.
Right.
And so, when I look back, whatever it was already gone.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yo, it had a beard and titties.
A beard and titties.
I was like, how you said the lady?
Yeah, like, and that's the thing, like,
what?
We don't see some crazy shit at camp, man. We don't see some crazy shit at camp.
Yeah, camp sad.
Man, and then to think that it can't get any crazier.
Oh, it's going to get, it gets, right when you think you've seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
No. Because I, like, even the thing about camp, being in camp, you realize that you in the street.
Right.
It don't feel like it, but, we in the streets, like, for real. Mm-hmm. And depending on where you at, it's either going to be, because we ain't in no, like, highfalutin neighborhoods. We downtown, depending on if you in a city, like a major city or not, you going to see some shit.
Right.
You going to see some stuff, like, a lot of the stuff we post is, like, 5% of what go down in the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
So if you actually there, it's a whole day of, anything is possible.
Right.
Anything can happen that you see. So, I think it's real interesting how it go down like that. I love it. I love it. It's just the most beautiful thing in the world. I'm gonna move over so I can get it. Okay. So, camp's fired up, hyped up, amped up.
Mm-hmm.
That joint was awesome. Every time it was. I'm glad, rain or no rain or whatever, but I'm glad the rain, it was packed. It was about that time anyway to roll out. So, yeah, I think it's amazing. I wouldn't trade it. We had a good time, bro.
Yeah, we got this damn cookout. Like I said, we got this cookout coming up, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I hope we go ahead and get this shit down packed and make it a an annual thing where we can keep doing this thing over and over and over again. And I was telling Ross, I slaved in Rockingham, and like we got a mass amount of Haitian brothers and sisters that's up there, but they live in Fayetteville. So like,
oh, they drive up there like you?
Yeah. So I'm trying to goddamn connect with them, trying to get them to see that we out here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tap into that Haitian community, and it's like when you look at them and you actually talk to them, they're just destroyed like we destroyed.
Yeah.
They're destroyed exactly like black people are destroyed because we have one common enemy, you know, that we both battle against, and that's the so-called oppressor, man. So it's like seeing that and actually talking to them, it's like, damn, we're the same.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that they just walk by black people and the Hispanics and not knowing that they're the same.
Right.
Or we the same people. Kind of feeling like they exiled or something. What's the word? Like they feel like they're alone in their own, you know, job or their own neighborhoods and stuff.
But if you think about it, that's how we all feel. Hispanics feel like they own an island by themselves.
That's a good island by themselves.
The black people feel like we just in this fight we got to pull our own stuff up. Yeah. Like we feel like every individual person that's either black, Hispanic, or Native American, we feel like we doing this shit on our own.
Yeah.
But in all actuality, you're not.
Even though, like you got neighbors here.
Yeah.
So everybody feel like they alone.
Right.
Even though we right here.
But if we would understand that if we come together as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, yeah, we might feel like we're alone. If I get next to you, damn, man, you know, I had to go into the negative today, man, to pay my rent. Shit, you too? Yeah. And it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This might be regular, you know.
Yeah.
I got somebody else that's doing the same thing I'm doing. Maybe we can come together and figure out how can we do this.
Yeah, I got you this week.
Yeah.
I'll look out for you this time. Okay, yeah, pay me back on this time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shalom to Christ, I was our rock. Shalom to Christ.
Oh, shalom to Christ.
Yeah, man. So it's we gotta, and like I said, I'm trying to tap into that community, man, because like being in the truth, you see a lot of. It's easier to gain a Jew like money. It's easier because it's like we right here.
Related. I think it's related.
I think it's because we right. You see more Jewites than you see anything.
Oh, you mean location?
Yeah, like you see more Jews. Yeah, you see more black people than anything. So it's like when you see a Haitian, you see a Mexican or a Puerto Rican or a First Nation person, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
How do I
like if you flip it, they see a Negro or Judites and stuff. They be like, yo, what you? But they here. That's what you're saying.
And then like I be fucking with.
I want to know where that community is. That Haitian community.
I'm gonna talk to him, man. I've been trying to get him on the podcast. He said he was gonna pop up and talk to us.
Your phone moved a little bit right there.
Oh, it's too loud.
It was just the cord.
Yeah, he said he was gonna pull up and talk to us. Like we had a little mini debate in the slave, man. He talking about.
Yeah. Okay. If you could, what was that?
So basically,
not in too much, but what because it kind of opens up a room to how they might be thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got Brazilians and the Hispanics. They think a certain way because of Roman Catholicism,
right?
Versus niggas or black people think this way about Christianity. So their view on Roman Catholicism is majority the tribes, those tribes.
Right.
So how was he seeing it, like as a Haitian?
So this Haitian brother that I
he's Haitian legit.
He's legit Haitian. He came from Haiti.
Gotcha.
Like he came over on a boat. Like that's another thing that we don't really know in the black, Hispanic, and we don't know in the black community.
Oh, you could call. They call in now.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, y'all call on in, man.
Call in. Y'all want to chime in? Anybody got any questions?
Right.
That's your
phone. As soon as I see it, I'll pick it on up.
All right.
But it's like we don't know as black people. We don't know the segregation that they had within their own community. So like, if you did not know, like, if you have a Haitian that was born in Haiti, that came from Haiti, that was born and brought up in that culture, rather than say you have two Haitian immigrants that come to America and they have a son that now he lives in America, but he knows a little bit of Creole. It's like they look down on him because you're Haitian and you don't speak Creole. You're Mexican and you don't speak Spanish. Yeah, it's like you're not a real Mexican.
Like Puerto Rican that don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, like you're not real.
Yeah.
And it's like this brother is actually from Haiti. He came over on a fucking boat. So it's like he speaks English, enough English where he's a translator for the company. And
that's his job.
Yeah, that's his job.
Oh.
He's a trainer. So he trains other people inside the department, and he's a translator. So he goes and goes to HR, sits in meetings, come relay stuff to us. But for those brothers and sisters that don't know, what Donald Trump has done when it comes to these quote-unquote illegal aliens is he's basically trying to push them out of America. So now I work at a chicken plant. So
I work at a tire plant.
So these plants, they're making money. When I say they're making money,
they make bread.
We're making money.
They make bread.
And now they're trying to get rid of all of our Haitian brothers and sisters. So this brother, which his name is Kirby, so we're gonna call him Kirby. Kirby, his job is to basically come to us. I'm a supervisor. So he's like, okay, this is a list of names, and I need them in HR right now. And he telling me one day, like, we get off at 7:45. He telling me at 7:20, like, I need them right now. I was like, well, nigga, you're going to have to wait. Like, it's 20 minutes. Like, you're going to have to wait, nigga. And he's like, no, I need them now. It's about their papers. So, like.
Oh, it's about their statuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he ended up taking them anyway.
Telling me, but I'm.
Yeah, he ended up taking them anyway. And one of my ladies that work on one of my lines, they kicked her out. They said, your papers ain't right. We're going to give you 30 days to get your work, not visa, I think work visa renewed. Yeah. If you don't get it renewed in 30 days, we're gonna terminate you. So he was coming to me and talking to me about it. He was like, yeah, we're gonna do another round of this, yada yada yada. I don't have a name, so yet. And he was like, but this is what y'all wanted. This is who y'all voted for. Y'all voted for Donald Trump, and I tried to tell you not to vote for him. I tried to tell you to vote for this person. And I was like, huh? So automatically, priest mode. Like, it just, like, what you mean, vote? Like, why, like you're not supposed to vote? And he was like, yeah, you're supposed to vote, And I was like, well, you believe in the Bible, right? And he was like, yeah. Instantly, Deuteronomy. So I'm going to the scripture, yada, yada, yada. And he like, nah, because he was like, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Basically trying to say, like, since if a group of people agree on something to come together and say, this is what we're going to do, that's what God ordains and that's what God agrees with. Now, when he said that, I looked at him like, are you crazy? Because didn't the children of Israel out of Egypt come together and say, we're going to make an idol, we're going to make a cow? Did God agree to that? So I asked him, I said, so, okay, so whenever they was about to crucify Christ, did they not ask him, who do you want, Christ or Barabbas? And they picked Barabbas. So was that what God wanted? No, you don't. I was like, so what is it, man? What is it? So we got into the topic of some other shit about Christ being the Son of Man, and because the Son of God, because he's the Son of God, he's God and all this other crap. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Then he gets on the topic of us voting. It goes back to the topic of us voting and saying that God wants us to vote because God wants us to have a person to lead us on earth, and said that Christ is the King of Kings, which means that he is the king over the kings. So I try to break it down to him like, do you understand that a president today will be considered a king? An emperor will be considered a king. A governor will be considered a king. He's like, yeah, I understand that. So if the book of Deuteronomy tells you that thou shalt not set no other king above thee, unless he was raised among you from among your brethren, roughly paraphrasing, like that person is Christ. So how can you now say that God wants us to vote? Oh, that's because he's the King of Kings, yada 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 yada, and he's the Son of God, and because he's the Son of God, whatever he says goes. Yeah, I'm trying to explain to the brother, like, you're not supposed to vote. Asked him if he was like, does he really read the Bible? He said yes. Told me he knows he's an Israelite. Tell me he knows that he's from the tribe of Levi. So I'm questioning him, like, you know that you're Israelite. You know you're from the tribe of Levi, and you still say, and you're still leading these people astray. Tell them they have to vote.
Yeah, because no one don't mean nothing. No one you're an Israelite don't mean nothing. He's still talking like that.
So he said, well, yeah, Christ is the Son of Man. I mean, the Son of God, and that means he's God on earth. So I said, so you mean to tell me that just because the scriptures say that he is the Son of God, which makes him God? He said, yes.
I never understood that, bro.
So I said, hold up.
For real, I didn't.
Went right to Genesis. went right to Genesis when it said the sons of God had sex with the daughters of men, and asked them, "Are these people God too?" It's in my head. It's in Creole. It's in my head. I have to go and study. And then
what's in his head?
So he Haitian. So like he's trying to. He know what he's gonna say in Creole, but he can't put it in English. So he's trying to say, "Oh, it's in my head in Creole. I just can't." Yeah, and I was
make it make sense to you.
Yeah, like he can't put it into English. So I was like, "No sweat, brother. No sweat. Just go home, get your shit together, and come back on to the Scriptures Unscripted podcast, and we're gonna get you right. About it. Yeah, we're gonna get you right." Yeah. So last 2 weeks, man, I'm trying to get him on here. I'm gonna get him on here though.
But he speaks English.
He speaks English
and Creole.
Yeah, he speaks good English.
So he knows what you're saying. Yeah, and he knows how to say it.
Yeah, but some stuff is like
he felt like he was saying it wrong.
No, like some stuff that he wants to say
don't come out right.
He don't know how to put it into English words.
Oh, okay.
So like I can ask him something as like how in Hebrew, how you have what is the word in Hebrew that it can mean different things. Like Shah-Wamar. Yeah. Watch her like yeah. He knows what he wants to say, but he doesn't know what word to use for the English translation of it.
Okay. But you can understand him.
Yeah. So I was like, don't worry about it, no sweat. Just go home, think about it, you know what I'm saying? And come back to the Scripture Unscripted podcast. So hopefully I can get him on here. Got another African man.
This is last week.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me see if you want to come on. Because he said he's gonna come on. Because I'm ready to walk that nigga down. I'm ready to walk that nigga down.
Oh shit. Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty dope, man. I would like to know where the Haitian community is. Mm-hmm. Just cause every Haitian I met is pretty cool. The one today was on some other shit.
And they the funniest motherfuckers you ever want to see in your life.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the dude today.
Oh my God.
Like bro was talking about he Haitian and all that, but don't know much about it. And he said he's the second coming of Christ. I'm like, bro.
Smoking a cigarette.
I don't understand. Like out of all the prophecies and descriptions and what would happen for Christ coming back, everybody that's saying they're the second coming of Christ ain't none of this stuff happening. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, Christ ain't shaking no hands with no white man.
So
like old boy did today.
Mm-hmm.
Old boy today was like on the second coming of Christ. And I could barely hear him. The scriptures say Christ speaks
many ones.
Yeah, like loud, mm-hmm. you know. And this dude was whispering. Like he was whispering so much, you notice I had to get close
mm-hmm.
With the camera just to hear what he's saying. And I'm like, dude, you're not saying shit.
Nothing.
You're not saying shit. And then when he walked off, nobody heard him, but I did because he was talking so low when he walked past the camera. He was like, they just want to talk. They don't want to hear what I got to say. I was like, this dude. Like, the way he said it was, they just want to talk. They don't want to hear what I got to say. I'm like, dude, you gay. You gay as fuck. Like, real talk, man. Gay. You know, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. But I think it's hilarious. I think it's the funniest thing in the world because it'd be the same cats that be on the bullshit that actually, you know, might get it later. And so it actually creates a good thing, learning lesson, full
mm-hmm.
turns, you know, full turn of the thing.
Right.
But, oh well.
Mm.
They got it. But I hope the Haitian community, I hope all the tribes we can locate and start picking up.
Yep. I want to be a Haitian real.
Haitian cook? Why does it always go there? Which is cool. It's cool, but it's like
I want one from every tribe.
You want 12? You want 12 ribs? One from each one?
Mm-hmm. There's one at the slave. She is blessed.
A Haitian?
Blessed. Beyond blessed.
Go ahead, tell people how blessed you is. Go ahead, brother. Because it got off of me. Look, hey, he was like, go ahead, explain way, bro.
Blessed beyond measure.
Blessed.
So like it.
That's it. Is she tall? Like she tall like you? Or short? Shorter than me? God. God almighty, bro. I ain't mad at bro. Trust me. I ain't blocking nobody, bro. Go ahead. Single, go ahead. Cause dark skin, like or
she's kind of brown skin.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. You ain't mad at.
I mean, niggas be trying to take them all though.
Oh yeah.
Niggas be trying to take them all. You gotta save some for the other brothers.
Yeah, what was I watching? Prime example, bro. The streaming thing, the Kai Cenat joint.
It seemed like all they were trying to do was get bitches.
But it was the old boy that was just like, that's me right there.
That's my ball.
That's my ball.
That's my ball.
That's my ball. That's my ball. Like every single one, bro. I'm like, bruh. Everyone, like he like, that's mine. That's mine. I'm like, nigga.
But can you imagine a day and age in a society where it's so many bitches? Well, you just like, fuck it. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's gonna be the kingdom of heaven.
So niggas like,
it's gonna be like, damn, she look good. I'm like, oh, she look good too. Oh, she look good too. And it's gonna be like, you know what?
I remember Captain Marvel Quad was like, he gonna see so many, and then he gonna look at the ones he got and be like, like, damn, look at mine. Like you got them, but look at mine.
I want their problems.
He said, I want their problems.
I want their problems.
He said, I want their problems.
I want that and all the problems that come with it.
Here's what trips me out, man, for you gay niggas. I don't understand. I don't want to understand, but I'm saying I don't understand how. How are you gay? Like, bruh, I know it's demons. I know it's the propaganda. I know it's the white man's world, bruh.
You see the African meme?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
What makes you think I'm gay? No, you're gay.
You're gay.
Why are you gay?
Why are y'all gay? Bruh, I know it comes from childhood traumas. I get it. But, bruh, these women out here, it's women.
Ain't no way.
Out here that's crazy bad. Why are you gay, bro? Get the spirit off of you of being gay.
And that's not a choice.
I have to. Like, no, you don't.
I wasn't given an option.
I was born this way.
Shit.
Bro.
Well, be born again, damn it. Well, be born again, goddammit.
Yeah, like, bro, please, bro. It ain't it.
This podcast is brought to you by Teleport Black. Teleport Black.
I don't understand, man. I don't want to understand that mentality, but I'll do my damnedest to fight that off. Like, brothers, don't stop being gay.
So, like, have you
had?
Yeah, have you had a good
man? I remember a brother was telling
ass
me.
in your hand.
I remember a brother was telling me, he was like, women, when they're young, meaning like in their 20s, like their early 20s and stuff, they're how can I put this? Like their skin is tight,
right?
Like their skin, but when they get older, like in their 30s, like they get real soft.
There's a scripture for that. It's a scripture for that.
Their skin get real soft. They like women, man, And I was like, wow. I'm listening. This was years ago. This was like when I was like 20, and I started thinking about it and then kind of paying attention to different women and like when they're 22 versus when they're 32 or 42 and started seeing what the brother was saying. And I was like, man, it must be nice. When I see older couples at the slave, older brothers and sisters that are together and they've been together for a while, I think it's cool, man. I compliment them. I stop them. I say, I'm not trying to be on some weird shit. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but I think it's a beautiful thing to see older brothers and women with their women who are together for a while.
Right.
Because we don't have a lot of that now. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but people pushing that whole get white women and all that, and Asian women and all that. And then,
they make you happy, girl.
They make you happy. Yeah, that shit make you happy. Black women get white men and be like,
in basements and shit tied up.
Oh yeah, they be. Hey, I don't know. Did you post that? No, it was Bonky y'all that posted that video of that black woman who was messing with a white man, and then she man, let me see what she because I just watched it from Bonky y'all, and I was like, damn. Because I was like, see, it's not so much of a that's what you get, but it's like that's what you get. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Here it goes. Should I send this to you? Can you, like, I don't know how you want to. I'll just play it. Like, you right here.
A really traumatic situation with this guy where he was just, like, so fucking horrible to me. He just treated me like a stupid black bitch. And it was, like, so painful for me, and everybody was like, well, you're the fucking dumbass because you stayed, and you're just a stupid black bitch because you let him treat you like one. And, like, I know that the situation was my fault because I should have just left. But, like, it really fucking hurt because...
It really fucking hurt.
Like, I had sex with him, and he basically just, like, used me for sex. He was, like, white guy in the frat. And so, basically, I ended up seeing him at Target when I was there with my old best friend, like, at the time. And he wouldn't look me in the eyes. He wouldn't say anything. It was like he was ashamed of me and just, like, embarrassed.
Let me get it, man. He's like, bruh.
Man.
Like, do you hear? Like, that's what, like, bro. You black women better leave them white men alone.
If you honestly think that you've been a black man or a black woman dating a white man or a white woman that actually love you, you are fucking insane. They want to fulfill their lusts. They want to fulfill their fantasies. Mm-hmm. They just want to fuck you. That's it.
They just want to know what it's like.
That's it. They don't love you. They love how you make them feel.
Yeah. And it's real evil.
Yeah. You ask a white woman, why do you like black men?
Yeah. Aries Spears does that joke all the time. He'll ask them, you seen Aries do it? He'll ask them, he'll say, y'all together? And it'll be a white woman with a black man. And he'll say, you if you watch Aries, you know what you know where he's going with it. Mm-hmm. And it's hilarious because he'll say, you know where he's going because he's a comedian. And he'll say, you ever been with it'll be a white woman and a black man. And then he'll ask the white woman, you ever been with a black man before? Mm-hmm. And then she'll be like, no. And he'll be like, oh, you been with white men and stuff. And he was like, okay, so you got a black man now. And then she's like, yeah, you know, he right here. Right. He's like, okay. So what's the difference? Everybody in their brain know where you going with it. And he'll be like, we'll be right back. Right. We'll be right back. And then, and it's like the funniest shit because you know what they thinking is the only reason you with them.
That's it.
Because, they got big rod. That's it. Other than that, you not, you know what I'm saying? We know what you want. And then if we get all biblical technical with it, it's because you won, you conquered and won in this day.
Right.
And now your black ass up there with the white bitch because she buy you Jordans. Mm. You use a concubine, nigga. You
nasty nigga.
Yeah, you laying with the dogs.
That's crazy.
What's that? Laying with the dogs.
No, it's like, and like it's a simple concept that niggas don't understand. Because they want to say, oh, we all human, yada yada yada. Okay, we all human. God made all the birds, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't never see an eagle having sex with a crow. You'll never see a pigeon mating with a damn a hawk.
Yeah.
These different birds are made to mingle and to mate with their own kind. Yeah. It's the same thing with humans. We're supposed to model nature. Nature is nature and us are we the same as far as our natural law. We have a natural law that nature must follow. Yeah. Nature must follow. If this seed gets put in this soil, it must grow. Like it is when this rain falls down, it must go back up to the clouds. It must.
There's a cycle there.
Yes, that's natural law. That's natural order. It's the same thing with us. Our natural order is us having sex with our women. Who would want to have sex with Becky? Yeah, right there. Ooh. Come on, man. Let's be for real. Let's be honest, man. Who would want to have sex with Becky? I mean, for the niggas that talk to me, that's what they say they be doing. I wouldn't know. I've never fucked a white bitch.
I ain't even put that together.
I'll never fuck a white bitch. But it's just real.
You went straight to it. No, this niggas I talked to. I wouldn't know.
So it's like, I don't get it. Now, don't get me wrong. You have some devils that are attractive. You do. But I'll be damned.
No. Yeah, because that was our lesson from Solomon.
No.
That was our lesson from Solomon right there. To say, no, we good.
Yep.
No, I'm good.
I'll pass.
We got 12 tribes to choose from. And we're going to, pick from, like you said, you want one from every tribe. Brother, you going to have warfare. One from every tribe?
Mm-hmm.
Like one Judite, one Mexican, one Puerto Rican, one Dominican, one Colombian.
Mm-hmm.
You want? Shall I keep going?
Keep going. Keep going. Man.
You want one Haitian?
Yep.
You want each one? God,
gotta have it.
God, almighty.
You got to have it.
Here we go.
Troy, you been with black women before? We have. And you with a white girl. What's the difference? We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. What's the difference, Troy?
Because he asked him.
This nigga turned into a slave. You got all of them.
But I think he asked her too.
I know there's no difference, huh?
No, I don't think he asked her. Oh, he asked him second, but he asked her first. And then that's when it was all about the Oh, there you go.
What's your name, Troy? How you doing, Troy? Let me ask you a question, Corinne. You been with white guys before? You never been with a white guy? God damn. So you just went to Africa to do your passport in the ocean? Said, I ain't never coming home. You been with for 14 years? How old are you? 30, all right. But white guy don't do it for you. Wow, okay.
If I do that, man.
No, don't give me the fucking riddles. Give me something specific. What do you like about it? Bitch, we are waiting on you.
Yeah, because bitch, that. Damn, the white dude got up out of there.
That motherfucker look like a die-hard terrorist. Son of the clan, I want my diamonds.
Hey, bro, but her answer was she couldn't say one thing that she liked about this dude, but she been with him for 14 years and she 30. So she been with him since she was 16.
That's crazy.
But you can't say one thing you like about this dude, this black dude, which lets you know there's only one thing that they want.
That's it.
The rod.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
your money and your booty.
That's it. Who was that I was saying that? That was you today. That was you saying that up there today, bro. You said them Christian pastors want the booty.
They do.
Want your money and your booty.
Mm-hmm. That's all they want.
That dude, hey, Jamal Bryant with the legs.
Gay.
Bro, gay.
Gay.
Bro.
You telling another grown ass man, you got some nice legs.
Cam fucking Newton, man.
You got some nice legs. He trying to get that Carolina Panther money. That's what he trying to do. He was probably at them Diddy parties.
Bro want Cam Newton.
He was probably at them Diddy parties.
He wanted him, bro.
That's crazy.
That's a sneak
To
way to
think
go.
that a pastor, and guess what?
Captain Dr. Zion.
Lord of Christ, Cap.
Cap Dr. Zion build it. Yo, Most High Christ,
and you wouldn't even believe it. Guess who church he pastoring over? Guess who
church he what?
Guess who church that he's pastoring over?
Who? No.
Jamal Bryant.
No, I'm saying no.
Yes.
Ain't no way.
Guess.
TD Jakes?
Nope. He dead.
TD Jakes died?
Nah, the nigga church he passing over, he dead.
The nigga's church he's pastoring over?
Now. So there's a pastor over the
died?
church. Yeah.
Eddie Long? But that's TD Jakes' church.
Well, no.
Eddie Long died and TD Jakes took over.
No.
Yeah.
No. Ain't no way.
Yeah. When Eddie Long died, TD Jakes took over Newburgh. I got something twisted.
Yeah.
Once I got something twisted. Jamal Bryant gay, bro. You not gonna say to a man that your legs to 6'20" Cam Newton.
The senior pastor of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church formerly led by Eddie Long is currently Dr. Jamal Bryant.
Jamal took over Eddie's joint.
Yeah.
Okay, I had it twisted.
Same spirit.
My fault. Oh yeah, same spirit.
Same spirit.
Gay. All these pastors gay, bro. Gay.
Mm.
When I was in the world, if I could briefly,
Mm-hmm.
when I was in the world, I was never a church nigga, no way. I was like what they call a hood Christian.
Yeah,
So, you know, yeah, I had it twisted. Jamal Bryant took over Eddie Long's joint, but I was thinking I had it twisted with TD Jakes.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't a churchy motherfucker, man, because my mom's put me on to how much molestation goes on. So she made it her business to keep me away, hoping that I would never fall into being abused, which I thank the Lord for to this day. But just being in the world in that mindset of I'm not going because I don't want that to happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a teenager, seeing that. So you think other people don't see the shit?
Right.
So you got this gayness just manifesting in all of them, in every church boy type nigga I came across, be it in school, at football, whatever, practice, whatever, just going out. Every nigga I knew that was into the church type stuff was gay, like soft as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like they masqueraded like they was learning and becoming men of God when it was just really gay.
Right.
Like I'm not saying. I know you said you was in the world and you was church bound, but I'm not saying that was you.
Hey, that nigga dead.
I'm saying even still, I don't think even still you was like what I'm saying.
No, but on some real shit though, I feel like the reason that I was in that shit is I was looking for a brotherhood. Like most young niggas.
Like no.
That's what I'm saying.
On the table. That's
and I feel like that's what's really pushing our young black men into fucking gangs and into the military and into the police force because they want that brotherhood. Yeah. They want that structure. But if you want that brotherhood and that structure, you need to come into the place where you're gonna get that shit.
Yeah.
The UPK, nigga, you ain't gotta join no gang. You ain't gotta go to no damn church to get on it. You ain't gotta go to no military.
I talked to so many gang members out, and they was like they couldn't fuck with that church shit because it was soft. Mm-hmm. And then they felt like the only other option they had was the gang life. Right. But then you learn like gang niggas are gay too. And it's like, damn, bro, like how messed up we gotta be in this place where, first of all, I know back in the day, not to get long-winded on the gang stuff, but back in the day, gangs, the thing was to be masculine, protect your community and all that. Mm-hmm. And then the devil then came and propagated it in the idea that it was so evil, which is how the devil do. But then really it just got deep down. There's a lot of experimental gay niggas who take advantage of that, and then them kids that come in, they ended up abusing them too. Right. Which is unfortunate. That's my word. That's unfortunate. But the church though. So even back then, for you, like, did you see it then? The gayness in the churches, did you see all of that? I'm saying, if you could expound on what you were saying, like what was it? Because I wasn't in that shit.
Sorry.
The last time I went to church, I was 12. I was with my mom's, of
Mm-hmm.
course. But the last time I went was 12 years old, and I told my mom's. Now listen, now I'm
Mhm.
telling the Puerto Rican mother who grew up with Judites.
Mhm.
I'm telling her, I said, I'm never coming back here ever again. And I made it a point. I said, look, you can drag me and try whatever you want. This is me talking to my mama now. Now, and it was something, she wanted to beat my ass or whatever, but she said it was something that I was saying that made her say, you know what, I won't bring you here. Like, nothing happened to me, but it was just how I convinced her in saying,
Right.
I don't want to come back here. Like, I don't want to, this ain't, like, church is not for me.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom's was like, well, just make sure you read your Bible, because that's all she knew. Just make sure you read your Bible and, always believe in God and Christ. And at 19, I came into the truth. Anyway, please.
That shit gay as hell.
What, go ahead, break it down.
All right, so
man,
yeah,
break it down.
I grew up in the church.
Okay.
So my grandma is a pastor. So I grew up in the church, and like growing up in the church is like when you brought up doing some shit, you kind of like rebel against that shit. So I really won't fucking with the shit. So I went off to college. So when I went off to college, it's like being a young 17, 18-year-old male in an environment I don't know anybody, I don't know anything. I wanted to be a part of something.
It's like I'm listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a Seaport?
Yeah, you can use that.
Is it a charger?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to be a part of something.
And if I could, you want to do the clubhouse too?
Yeah, we can do that shit.
Okay.
You want
to do yours or mine? I was just asking. I was asking for the Seaport because I wanted to try that for us as we're going into it.
Yeah, just make the group.
Okay, cool.
I'm
sorry. Forgive me for cutting.
Yeah, that'll work.
So when people get some,
I don't know that. So you just
press.
Okay, let me clear out all my shit so I make sure we got nothing disturbing. I got to put on do not disturb. Okay. All right, now.
I'm with you, just don't pull no fucking Ricky Williams and like 1 year say you want to sit on an island, smoke pot, and blow your money after 3. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
I really got on you.
Okay. But
You want this again? You type in title.
What you entitled?
Scriptures Unscripted. Scriptures Unscripted in the building, man. Make sure you follow us on Twitch, man. What we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna end up phasing out Facebook. I understand that we got a lot of brothers and sisters that's on Facebook.
Oh, man, why ain't going to Facebook though?
Man, Facebook.
You got 5 likes on Facebook.
Yeah, but Facebook ain't really where it's at. Facebook ain't really where it's at.
Allow in-room chat, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Facebook,
it's my first time.
It ain't really where it's at. Like, if you ever watched. Mm-hmm.
Which people do I click that?
Nah, you good. Just press go out.
Okay.
Yeah. If you ever watched the Streaming University, I advise all those brothers and sisters that's into like social media and stuff to go and look at Streamers University, especially Agent Zero's class. He taught a lot. I'm talking about a lot on streaming and what you can do to grow your business, grow your platform. And he gave us some insight and basically saying that Facebook and TikTok is not the place for you to really go live. And one thing I've noticed doing my own research is that you don't get a lot of brothers and sisters to watch and react to your videos, your lives on Facebook because of the simple fact you cannot multitask. You can't multitask on Facebook. You can't watch a video and scroll and text somebody. You can't watch a video and scroll through Instagram. It's like you have to solely be in that frame to watch the live or watch the class. And you don't get a lot of viewers because, for one, nobody is really watching watching Facebook on their laptop. Nobody's on their laptop scrolling through Facebook. So it's like, if I'm on my laptop, I can watch the class and scroll on my phone.
Right.
Most niggas is really on their phone scrolling through Facebook and see a video and like, oh, they live. Let me sit here and watch. So the watch time on Facebook is probably like 5 to 10 minutes. And that's stretching it because we know the attention span of anybody is really low. So on YouTube and Twitch, you're able to multitask and you're able to capitalize on monetization. You're able to make more money. So eventually what we want to start doing is start getting off of Facebook and start using Facebook and TikTok to push the followers onto Twitch and YouTube. So if you could, Barbara Shaw, go ahead and hit us up on not Instagram, on YouTube and Twitch. The names are still the same. All Things Israel across all platforms. Make sure that you hit us up. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow, and share it, man. And what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna end up doing a live drawing where we're gonna get subscribers on Twitch, and I'll probably do about a month and a half. So whoever subscribes to this account, we're gonna put you in a raffle, and you're gonna win something, man. You probably might win a shirt, win something, win some pants, or hell, you might win a TV or something. You might win some money. But that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to push all our followers to All Things Israel on Twitch, All Things Israel on YouTube, and try to phase out Facebook. But
yeah, I think I fucked this up.
What?
I fucked this up. If you don't mind.
Honestly.
I done confused my own shit. Because when I put it up, I couldn't unmute it. I didn't know how to find it to unmute it.
All right. So, there we go.
Yeah, see, how'd you unmute it?
I ain't gonna mute it. It was already.
Because I had a little mute thing right there.
Oh, sure, it's right there.
Nah, I didn't have it at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we in there.
But yeah, back to this Christian shit. It's like, so when I was in college, I was looking for some shit. Like, I don't have, the alphas come up to me and ask me about joining and being an alpha and shit. So it's like, me being in college trying to find something that I can be a part of. I gravitated towards the Christian church because we had a church on campus.
Oh, okay.
So we had a church on campus, and the old man, I was in the damn choir and shit. I was in there. I was sound man in the damn church and shit. Like, damn, going to fucking services throughout the week. I was just hanging. I'm talking. I was in that shit, and it was like being in that shit. It was like I seen so much gay shit, and it was like,
what'd you see, bro?
It was like,
what'd you see?
Okay, so the people I hung around, right? The people I hung around.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me being in the world, I'm not thinking about they gay. I'm thinking about like these niggas I can smoke with, these niggas I can drink with, these niggas I'm partying with. Like, these niggas is the one I'm hanging out with.
Okay.
Every last one of them was gay.
Damn.
Every last one of them was gay was probably like except one.
Damn.
I'm talking about it was niggas and females in there. And then what really snapped in my head was when I seen a sister and she was cold. I'm talking about cold. I slid up to her trying to spit my game, and she was like, "Don't you hang out with them?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, I thought you were gay." And I was like, "Yeah, I gotta stop hanging around you motherfuckers." I said, "I gotta stop hanging around you motherfuckers."
Get away! You gotta get it out.
I'm telling you, I've seen some shit.
No, hell no.
I've seen some shit, even on Facebook now. If you go to
Don't
Facebook,
you hang out with them? I thought you was gay.
I'm talking about it was one shorty. I was on this bitch hard. I'm talking about hard. I was trying my best to get this little bitch.
And the whole time she thinking you gay.
Because I'm hanging around with them niggas. And when I heard that shit,
ain't no gay up in here.
Nigga, I hit the meanest step back. I said, let me get the fuck away from these niggas. They're about to mess up my coochie. I've got to get me
So from then forward,
I gradually started, because I started seeing the shit. Like, at first I didn't see it.
What was you seeing?
I was seeing the gay shit they was doing.
Which was?
They was fucking with each other.
What you mean
they was fucking with each other?
Oh, you mean they was fucking each other?
Yes.
Damn.
And I'm just sitting back, like, now I'm seeing it, like, with niggas, like, niggas don't see shit sometimes.
18 and up.
Yeah, we might need to do that.
Because, yeah, Facebook wise.
Oh,
you got the whole.
I ain't got no kids on my Facebook.
No, for the body of it.
Oh, yeah.
For the body of it.
You probably do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know Captain Zai got family. I know brothers got families.
Right.
And stuff, and they, we got to be a little 18 and up in here. Salakia for the language brothers and sisters. Salakia for that. We got 18 and up over here. For the language, 18 and put the 18 plus. You put the 18 plus right now. No, I'm sorry. The end up was good. I'm sorry. I was just thinking, so they can, view language discretion or whatever.
No, it's not. It's harsh language or what? Yeah, it's harsh language.
Harsh language. Oh wait, it cut down there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because it did it again, bro.
Oh, language, goddamn.
That's what you was right. 8G. That should be wrong as fuck. I'm talking about. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Harsh. I'm just letting you know off rip it's harsh language. I don't want somebody to tune in knowing myself or yourself, and then they be like, oh man, they talking about me and all that.
But yeah, like for real, like they would do like gay shit. And it'd be like
like how white boys do gay games, like gays.
Imagine
shit with each other.
A fraternity.
Got you.
Like,
but church.
Yeah, 3 niggas in a love triangle. You mad at this nigga, now you fucking with this nigga.
Huh?
Now you got beef with this nigga because you used to fuck this nigga. And I'm sitting there looking at this shit like this, like, what the fuck was I thinking? And it's like with niggas like.
So you being amongst them, you didn't know.
No, it's not the fact I didn't know, but I didn't know the effect it was having on me. As far as now other people are thinking, and I'm with these niggas. Especially the one bitch I was
more
trying.
Likely, everybody around knew they was like that, and then they just like, oh, you were there. So thank the Lord.
Say, let me get the fuck.
I thank the Most High I came into this truth at 19 years old, and the Lord had mercy that I did not have to live a life of any of that. When you came in at 20. So Saint, this right there.
2020.
Bruh, never ever ain't leaving this thing for nothing because everything out there is gay. That right there is a story for a motherfucker. They gay. And you just like, okay, we in the same church.
Yeah, we kicking it. Like,
but it ain't until
that one bitch.
Until
not to that one bitch.
So wait, so when you step back and you was like, I'm not like that. What was her? What was the?
She was like, you sure?
Convo at the.
I was like, yeah. She was like, well. Then she was like, she was breaking the shit down like, he gay, she gay. You mean to tell me you're the only one in the group not gay? And I'm like,
and that's right. That's the birds flock together shit. Like, so you the only nigga that ain't.
And I sat down in the seat, like, contemplating that shit, like, damn, like, she makes some fucking sense. Like, I can't win this argument. Even though I'm telling you I'm not, it's like, I can't win this argument because all the cards are against me. Like,
rough,
and I slowly but surely started like, nah, fuck that.
That's rough.
I'm like, fuck that. Nah, I'm good.
That's rough, man. God.
So we smoked together, we drank together, went to the club together, partied together, stayed up all night, walked the yard together, walked downtown Raleigh together. For real.
And these church niggas. Stay out the church, man.
There's a group on Facebook right now called the Gay Clergy. One of the niggas I went to school with.
Stop.
One of the niggas I went to school with.
Please, bro.
He is in the church. And the church shares the broadcast into the Gay Clergy group on Facebook. They have a bishop with a first gentleman.
A first what?
He's a bishop. So I guess,
here in
North Carolina, I guess fuck the scripture in Timothy. You a bishop. Scripture say bishop got to be shameless and the husband of one wife.
Yeah. Blameless.
He just said fuck the wife, huh?
He
said, bro, what the hell?
Hey, bro.
For real.
So when she was breaking it down to you, and then you,
I was hurt. I was so fucking hurt because you gotta understand. When I was in school, I was in social work. My major was social work.
Okay.
So I was the only nigga in the class.
What you mean?
Straight bitches.
Social work. You know. Wow.
And like when I was in college, I didn't wear like sweats and shit. I dressed up every day. I wore suits. I wore button-ups. I wore ties. Like I wore all that shit. Briefcase and all that shit. So I was like walking into the class and shit. Bitch was like, oh shit, like a random Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Got a suit on.
Yeah.
So it's like she was in class and shit. She was like looking at niggas come in. I'm like, shit.
And then she found out you was rolling with them.
Hurt my heart. I want that bitch. So
but I'm
bad.
saying if you let her know, if you was like, nah, that ain't no. I see what you're saying.
The evidence against me was too strong. The evidence against me was too strong.
Bro, I feel for you, bro.
It was too strong.
I feel for you. That's horrible. That's horrible, bro.
I'm
Signed you off based on who you was hanging around.
And she was feeling
that
me.
Should be
she was feeling me, but she was like, I don't know.
Because of them. The water to you, the water to this, the water to all this truth. Because I know the soldiers I be around, we do not come off like no faggots.
So I can go back
so
6-7 years ago. What about 6-7 years ago?
What, truth up? For you?
Go back to that moment.
Okay. And be you now? Was she Haitian too?
Mm-mm. She light skinned, cheerleader for the school.
AKA.
Nah, she wasn't AKA, but she looked like one though.
This was at Shaw, right? Mm-hmm. Now Raleigh Shaw? Shaw, you remember Raleigh? Damn, because I rode past there today coming up to the camp. I saw the buses and stuff. But I don't know if that's where the school was actually, but it was like 6 buses. Shaw, and then you had like a tiger or some shit on the side.
Bear, okay,
yeah, it was. I was like, oh shit, this must have been where Alba went. But I didn't know if it was more than one Shaw somewhere else. I didn't know you went to the one in Raleigh.
Yep. But
it was that one. Bruh. They got a whole campus and stuff? Got like their school. Like, oh shit.
Yep.
Hey, bro. That's rough, man. I feel for you, dog. And I'm glad you're not in there.
Which one I got that bitch?
Well, you know her name.
I don't know her name. I'm trying to think of it now.
So you can only see her face.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
And she lived in Georgia too. Last time I remember.
Oh, she was just going to school.
Yeah.
In Raleigh. Okay.
I don't remember her name.
That's rough, man.
Fuck it, there's more bitches.
There's more bitches, but
Scripture said what?
I'm glad that
7 women shall take hold of 1 man.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's happening now.
Wait, no 7. I'm waiting on 7.
That's happening now.
I'm waiting on 7.
Ain't mad at it at all. You brothers and get these clean these women up. That shit's cool. Like that's the dopest part of it all.
I don't got no patience for that shit.
You know why not?
I don't.
I mean, I know your patience can get thin, but I mean, I don't see why not.
It's
just battling. It's the same exact way of going to camp. You just know how to deal with them.
It's like having a kid.
Yeah,
I don't even have a kid.
Exactly. It is exactly like that. Like before I had a child, having a child is the same thing.
So you can't eat that. Eat this. You can't do that. Do this.
Yeah.
Why? That's why.
Yeah.
Bitch, I said so. Like, just.
And then a week later, didn't I tell you not to do that? And the sucking of the teeth and shit. Having a woman is like having a kid, but they're not like a physical, literal child. But having a woman mentally, it is definitely like you gotta. If you exaggerate it, it's like when you tell a child, "Get down," and then they look at you like,
"Nigga, what?
Nigga, I'm gonna jump anyway." But as a grown woman, you're like, you can't do that. Why not? And it's a process. So I remember my rib was asking me. She was like, "Why you?" She was like, "Well, you know how to teach me and stuff, and I appreciate you teaching me and showing me." And it's like, at first I was thinking, you're a grown ass woman. You know, be accountable for your shit.
Mm-hmm.
But accountability is different. It's like that's after. If you get what I'm saying. If I'm teaching you and letting you know what it is, if I teach my woman how to change a tire, and she didn't know how to change a tire, now she knows how to change the tire.
Right.
Then now you're accountable for doing it going forward because now you know.
But you know what goes hand in hand with accountability?
What's that?
Unity.
What, for man and woman?
In general, unity breeds accountability. When you come together with somebody, you're unified. You can hold them accountable.
Yeah, I'm speaking on knowing and not knowing.
Right. So what I'm saying is like a lot of sisters aren't being held accountable or aren't accountable because they're not unified with their nigga.
Oh, I see.
They're not unified with their nigga. They're not unified with their sisters. They're not unified with their family.
And I hope you sisters get the right nigga. You better learn how to pick.
Oh, he ain't shit. Well, if he ain't shit, you ain't shit neither because you picked the ain't shit ass nigga.
The ain't shit ass nigga.
Straight like that.
And brothers too, vice versa, same way. So I, you know, that's a hard deal, man. That shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, there's more bitches though.
More.
There's more bitches though.
I need them all.
You said you need them all.
Need them all.
I was thinking like, damn, bro, one is a lot. I remember Capside G was like, it's like a full-time job. Yeah. That shit is like a full-time job, dog. Straight up. Full-time all day. Like all day. And it be at the most randomest times. You're like, okay, everything's cool. You know, your phone ring. You know you got one. You got one. You know.
I got a what? What I got?
These some nice studs, boy. These studs look good.
What I got?
Boy, these studs are nice. Boy, these studs are real nice. You got gold and black.
What do I got?
Silver.
What do I got? What do I got? Let me tell you something, brothers.
Boy,
if you nice. Are dealing with a woman,
these some real nice studs.
If you dealing with a woman and she dealing with you, you ain't got no woman.
These are nice studs.
That's a post.
Man. These is nice.
That's a post.
You got silver.
If you dealing with a woman and she not dealing with you, you ain't got no woman.
Oh, these is diamonds right here. These is real cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Diamonds.
That don't mean you can throw away. That don't mean you can go and have sex with a woman because you know she ain't gonna stay with you. That don't mean that.
Don't do that.
But if you dealing with a woman and she ain't dealing with you, you ain't got no woman. Walk them down, priest. Am I lying?
Call in.
I ain't lying.
Call in.
I ain't lying at all.
Bring it up. You know, you still running on the club out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, I saw you on what, TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
All them people that be joining in there, they're just watching.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it be bots.
Man, that's like the Bigo joint too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I don't know. So now, after you left the group or the whole thing, you just went on through school and that was it? Like, you just called it a day?
No, when I left the group, I left the school. So I got kicked out.
Okay, so how this happen? Like, what? I didn't know that.
I got kicked out.
Damn.
Grades. I didn't give a fuck about school.
Oh, damn.
I was more so... I went to school not for school. I went to school for people. I went to school for the connection. I went to school to hang out. And when I first got there, of course, I was trying to like, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, oh, what y'all doing? Oh, you on the yard. Oh, I ain't going to class. Damn. So it's like, I stopped really like giving a damn, started just hanging out. Then my grades started slipping. But that really wasn't my fault because it's like, going to Shaw's a private school, so you have to pay for everything out of pocket. So I had to pay for books out of pocket. So you a nigga, your people don't have money to give you $500, $600 for books every fucking semester. Yeah. So it's like I was going to class with no books, spelling homework because I didn't have the access code to the math book to do my homework. So it's like, what do you want me to do? So I got kicked out for grades.
So nobody could share books, like share.
I mean, you could, but it's like when you talk about the access code, it's like say you got homework, you got homework. The teacher sees the link to the homework. In order for you to log in and do the homework, you gotta have the access code that you paid for. And after you can't share access codes because it has your name. So when the teacher goes and looks to see who did the test, your name will pop up because of your access code.
Oh, gosh.
So
What a fucking empire we live in.
Yeah, really couldn't do shit about it. So
you was just hanging out until they was like, hey man.
mm-hmm. First I got put on probation, then I got kicked out, and then I had to send a letter and basically have a council with the board of directors or whatever the fuck it was to get me back in. Then they allowed me in when I was on probation.
What's the point if you can't?
They basically told me like, I'll let you back in, but you got to pay your GPA up.
How?
And I never bring my GPA up, so they kicked me out.
That's fucking stupid. Because how are you supposed to do that? How are you supposed to? We got here because of this. So now I'm supposed to turn this shit around with money. The money I don't have to make it work. Gay. Fucking gay. Fucking gay.
I was doing that. I was miming too.
What's mine?
That the shit.
What? Hey man, this is a different episode too, cuz. Hey man, what? Hey, hold on. I thought this was a code word. Hey man, wait. Hold on. That's a curriculum. That's part of the curriculum. That's a class.
No, I'm talking about Christian church. Like mine, like.
Why?
I thought I had.
Why were you doing that?
Robes. I don't know.
The black and white shit with the paint, bro. Please do not, brother. Please. Why were you doing that? What does that have to do with church, bro?
And I'm telling you, I spent some bread.
Did they on what?
On the garments.
Did they ask you to do that?
Nah.
You wanted to do that?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
What were you doing?
I'm talking about I spent some bread.
Why were you doing
like
that?
I got a white and gold garment. I spent like $275 on this shit.
Why were you doing it though? Like, was it to raise money? Was it just you were just
fucking doing it?
Oh shit!
So
hold on.
So we
done took a turn.
So like, when you hear me talk about Christian church, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Bro, no, but what does that have to do with that?
Nothing.
But what were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing?
I'm not showing you. Fucking fine.
Bro, please, bro. It's been a long day. Hey, man, this brother said he minded.
What is that shit?
We gonna patiently wait for this one. I'm gonna sit here. No. I'm saying we because we're on the thing. When people watch this, they gonna be like, okay, well, where's this shit at?
It's been so long ago. Matter of fact, I know. That's the thing. So when I was in college, I made a group chat or a photo album. So everything we did, like we always recorded and shit. Recorded when we smoked, recorded when we did a whole bunch of shit. And it's like, I'm talking about, it's some shit in here. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I was deep in that shit, bro. Like I said, so when you hear me say some shit about the Christian church, I know what the fuck I'm talking about because I was in that shit. And it was like, I seen all aspects of it. Smoking, drinking, partying. Where we at? So like, let's see.
You just chilling, man.
I'm trying to find another video, but I'll show you this one.
Yeah, take it to me. What does that have to do with that?
I'm fucking weak. I was in that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like niggas, when I tell you,
that's not.
When I tell you, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
But what is the point?
Don't ask me.
Why? What does that have to do with?
Not a damn thing.
So, but what were you? What was it?
Don't ask me.
Were you telling a story?
Just making a move.
Hey, run it back. Well, what was you saying? Because you're saying something. That's supposed to be the mom and shit, right? You're not saying anything?
No, so miming, like, in the Christian church, miming is basically like you have a song or a sermon. It's like you're acting the shit out.
Right, so you're saying something.
No. You ever seen a praise dance? Them girls, they be, oh.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but it's what niggas do.
But they call them mimes?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it's not like street mimes, where they got the black and white with the face paint.
Yeah, I have face paint on that.
No, I mean,
no,
you have face paint here.
Yeah.
But I'm saying street mimes
it's the same concept.
Like a different type of mime.
Yeah.
Like Nike and Jordan.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
A different type of mime.
Yeah. Same concept, though.
And they were cheering for that nigga. Bro, I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen no shit like that.
I'm telling you, bro. I was deep in that shit, Paul.
Y'all go on YouTube and look up the mime and shit in church, because I didn't know that existed.
I'm telling you.
I thought you meant like this shit. Like
no, it's something like that, though.
Like that shit right there. Not that. I don't know what the fuck that was. Did you have shoes on?
No.
I can see.
And like this shit right here, I want to post this shit so bad. I feel like I'm gonna blow up if I post this shit on the right.
Do not post whatever
if I
you
post this shit
What's
on the
this?
right.
The same thing?
This is Valentine's Day.
That's you? Because she by herself. Damn. Why? Because she looking like that on purpose. God, and that's you recording. Oh God, that's a meme waiting to happen.
So I'm saying it's like, I know that shit, bro.
That was a church. That was a church. Oh,
those are people that was in the church.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
So that, yeah, I can see that.
Those are people that's in the church. So it's like I know what going on behind the closed doors. I know what going on. Like, ain't nobody thinking, ain't nobody looking. I know what going on.
Damn.
Anybody did no freaking shit to me though. I ain't no freaking shit to nobody. I'm just saying, I know.
Wow. And so from there, once old girl was like, nah, you. From there, you was like, bro, I'm done.
Nah, like I didn't really. Like I sat down and I thought about that shit. I was like, why would she think that? Yeah. And as she's saying it, I'm looking.
Well, now that you showed me that. Cause you didn't know and you just doing that shit. But looking back, bro, knowing what we know in this that shit, yeah.
And I'm like,
and you're like, wow, what do you mean?
Why would you think that? I'm my own person.
She saw you do that. She seen you do that.
I don't know if she seen me do it or not.
Because she wasn't in the church. You saying that
nah, she wasn't in church. She wasn't in church, but they knew I did that shit on campus.
You did that at the school?
Yeah. What I'm saying is like, I'll never do that shit again.
But why? Why did you do that?
I don't know.
School? What did that have to do with the school?
They had a church on campus.
That's where you was right there?
Nah, that was where I worked.
That was somewhere else.
Yeah.
But you did that at the church on campus.
They had a church on campus, and the group of people that I was hanging around, we were the church ambassadors. So it's like we had like what's it called? Not
I'm not.
something studies.
I know this ain't you. I know I will buy.
Right.
But it's just see it going back to what you church.
I'm telling you.
It's like, no, bro. I see why they thought that.
Me too. I see it now. Ooh, I see it now.
He said, ooh, I see
it now.
Yeah, that's not it. That ain't it. Another one. I know y'all can't see it, but our Bob's not sharing his own thing. That's the group. Acting like that.
But that was the big one. That's the female.
That's a dude.
This is in our shared album. So this was in 2017. Everybody got access to this album.
What, December 2017? Well, I was in Charlotte, tearing down Charlotte, teaching with Cat and all of that. Bro, that's a dude in the front doing that. I see why they thought that.
I'm telling you. And when she said that shit, it kind of like shocked me because it was like.
But in that time, you wasn't. It was like you didn't think about it like that.
I was like, ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't doing that shit on me. But everybody do like, I won't like that.
But being around them,
yeah,
that was a nigga. Oh my God.
In the choir, singing.
Him too.
He a pastor. He was gay too. She was straight. She gay. She go both ways. She gay, but she married now. She married a nigga. She gay, but she got a boyfriend.
Everybody, and you be panning the camera. Bro, come on. In this church. Christianity evil.
I'm telling you, like, that's why I be telling niggas, like, listen to me, nigga.
So where was that? Where was that at?
I was at another church. You got asked to sing at another church. Gay.
Like y'all, I'm saying y'all in the back. Like where's y'all at? In the back.
In the back. Niggas saw her. Gay.
Everybody just gay.
He was trying to fuck with her. Oh no, I'm good.
Cause he gay.
Yeah.
He wanted her.
That nigga was fucking with a nigga that was working on the other girl. I'm telling you, bro, there's some grimy ass shit in the Christian church. Like everything that we be telling y'all when we be speaking at camp, it be real shit.
Brother, I'm thank the Lord for my mother.
Like for real.
Thank the Lord for my mom saying, you do not have to. If you don't want to go to church, you do not have to. But you must believe in the Most High and Christ, and that Bible is true from cover to cover. But she said I did not have to go to church anymore, brother. That right there is crazy. That's insane.
Don't nobody know that shit though.
Yeah, because I hear the excuse me, my bad. You got the Tyler Perry movies, you got the, all of the shit being pushed about it. So like niggas who don't go to church, they be like, yeah, I believe in God, whatever. They don't, bro, I'm telling you, they don't know that.
Right. They don't. Or they know you got gay niggas in the church, but they don't know it's like that. Bro. And it's like secret undercover niggas. Like them niggas, like, they was fucking pastors. Prophets. Like, yeah. Like for real.
I know I've been teaching. I know what we teach. I know it. But it's like, bro, it's right there.
And one of the dudes, he was gay, but he dibbled down with both.
He
gay.
He's gay. He's gay. But he dibbled down with both. No, nigga, he gay. He's gay. He's gay.
But it was like to me, the way he portrayed himself, as being gay. He just portrayed himself as being a nigga that likes to experiment on this side. So, like, you would never see him really, like, try to fuck with niggas. It was always females. So I was talking about females. But you could tell he had, like, this little. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like now he got a damn baby, engaged, and it's like.
Yeah, what that mean, nigga?
You still doing some gay shit in college. Like,
hey, bro.
Y'all can say what you want to say about me. I ain't never did no gay shit in college. I ain't never did no gay shit. So it's like, me looking at him, seeing him on Facebook, seeing him on Instagram, you got a church, you preaching. I'm like, do your congregation know that you like little boys, like little men? Your congregation know that? Your congregation know you was bending niggas over? Your congregation know that? One is an overseer. How the hell are you an overseer at 24, 25? How? Overseer is basically a person that's over multiple churches.
Damn.
So you're an overseer, meaning
he got it because he was fucking with it. Damn.
I don't know.
Damn.
But if I'm an overseer, that means I'm over this church and I might have another church. And considered to be an overseer, you gotta have 2 churches.
So he had a minimum of 2.
Yeah.
He was fucking both of them.
And this dude, you a pastor. And this is the crazy thing about it was that that his church that he was in was a woman pastor. She would not allow him to take the next steps in order to be a minister because she said he wasn't ready. So this nigga leaves, goes to another church that puts him in a ministerial leadership program. He becomes a minister, leaves that church and builds his own church. I don't understand. Niggas do whatever for a damn title.
Man, can't fool me, did he?
No. Take that.
Bro, that's crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
That it really goes down back there like that.
Yeah. No bullshit. No bullshit. That shit get down like that.
They really in there. And then you were saying a lot of them women was lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
And then the crazy thing about it is that one of the women that was in there, her dad is a pastor. And she kind of like was, I guess I don't know. I guess he tried to tell her that she could be like that and that God still loves her, yada, yada, yada. In my head, like, that's when I really didn't know the scriptures, but in my head, I knew that shit was wrong. Like, I know you can't be gay and love God. You can't do it.
No, hell no.
So it's like me hearing her say, well, my pop says this and he says I can yada, yada, yada. I'm like, I don't.
That just ain't sitting right.
Yeah, like, it's just, I don't know.
Let's see, and that's just seeing that at that time. You said it was 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and then you came from that to now. I know this thing is legit.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is real.
A lot of them done unfriended me on Facebook.
Good.
Cause I be talking shit.
Good.
Talking shit. It's like, okay, yeah, you.
Like with your post? You talking about what you posted?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be seeing you talking. Oh, you talking about directly?
No, not directly, but it's like the type of post that I post, like, can't smoke weed and love God. Or you can't do this.
Oh,
you can't,
yeah.
Like they don't want. It irritates the spirit that's in them, that demon that's in them.
So they say something?
They don't say nothing. They just don't follow me.
Oh man.
They just don't follow me. Like they hit us. They hit a group chat up. We got a group chat on Facebook that's been active for like 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a group chat. So the nigga hit the group chat. Oh, we need to get together one day and go and reunite the choir. Huh? What? How about we get together and read these scriptures? How about we do that?
Oh no, why would we want to do that? Read the Bible.
How about we do that? Because you an overseer, right? Let's have this. Let's get walked down. How about that?
Come on with it. You better find it. You're gonna find out.
But they'll never do that, though.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
They'll never do that.
Nah, they ain't gonna do it. And it's like, you know, you learn. They ain't trying to talk about the scriptures no way.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to live how they live. But it's like you got some of them who are down to get it in, like down to
apologetics.
Yeah, now break that down for me. You know what that is? Like, what is it?
So apologetics.
I never took the time to look it up.
I mean, it's nothing
I
really.
should've.
Apologetics is nothing but really like a damn try-hard Christian that really reads the scriptures that really has no understanding. Like they read, like they study.
But what's the apologetics mean?
That's what I'm saying. In a nutshell, it's
like
just
what? Like, cause I noticed people put that in their title or name or who. You know what I'm saying? They everybody who has that or claims to be that. You know,
it's a practice of defending religious beliefs through systematic argumentation and discourse. So basically, it's just a Christian that likes to debate. That's basically what it is.
Trying to defend it.
Yeah. Like it's just nothing but a try-hard Christian that actually reads the scriptures. Like an apologetic and a regular Christian is nothing different than them two, except that apologetic actually reads. You just don't have to understand it.
So he could say, "Oh yeah, I know about this and I know about that," and it ain't that.
Well, if you actually look in the Greek, that word is singular, not plural. So when it's talking about worlds, it's not talking about multiple worlds. It's talking about one world. The only world that we have is the word. Like that's type of shit. That word in the Greek is actually Barbados, and that actually means this, and it derives from this word, and that's them.
I see. So they're trying to defend it because they really and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's insane. And then you got them.
The dumbasses. All they want to do is fuck about
men and women. And how old were they then? Like how old was were they there?
About 19, 20, 21.
Young. But they've been in it probably years for that to get there.
So all of them have been in the church. So all of them have been that act. Yeah, I was the only one that really was like getting into that shit.
But they've been in there 12, 13, 14.
Singing in the choir, preaching, doing all this other shit. And I wasn't doing that shit. I mean, I was in the choir because I was forced to be in the choir. Like, go up there and sing in the choir. Like, it's like, I gotta go up there and stand up there and shit. Like, yeah, I didn't enjoy that shit. But they actually enjoyed that shit.
That ain't, bro. Please, bro. Oh God! Like the more like I think about. You remember how Cap Cesariak was saying, you know, it's getting harder and harder to defend black women to Tommy Sotomayor. It's like it's getting harder and harder to like to defend, like, you know, we want to raise, you know, we gonna do the work, but it's like it really is hard to find that one person that's like with the truth out of all these different people.
Right.
And seeing that right there, bro, the Lord's with you. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying the Lord was with you because that miming thing, that shit there, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Ever seen no shit like that.
That's why I can say what I say about the Christian church and be 100% right.
But I mean, you won't doing nothing like super crazy out of pocket. It was just like, what is the point for anybody to do that? What's the point? Why? What does it mean? What do you gain? Like, where are we going with this shit?
Don't ask me. I did, and I don't even know.
So when you were doing it, were you thinking like, what the fuck am I doing? Or you were just like, oh, let me do this and then I'm out.
Wait, get this money.
They paid you to do that? Was it a lot?
I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't much.
It wasn't a lot. You don't remember.
One more than $100.
$1,500.
One more than that. One more than $100.
So the idea is just to move. The idea is did you make that up? You just doing some shit.
So you basically like, I was just doing shit. But you're supposed to. Let me tell you exactly what this nigga told me. Right?
Oh
Let me tell you
shit!
exactly what this nigga told me because one of the niggas that's in the group actually like introduced me to the shit. So he's like, "What you gotta do is."
I was just doing shit.
I was. He was like,
Brother, I'm not making fun at all. It's just I've never seen that shit before. You were just
doing shit. So I was like, man, what do you like? How do you come up with your moves? And basically, what you gotta memorize the song. You gotta memorize it. So
damn.
I didn't do songs. I did sermons.
You dance like that for hours?
No, like you would pick a part of the sermon, you would chop it out, and like it'd be like 3-4 minute sermon.
Oh, okay.
And I would do the sermon, so I would memorize the sermon.
Oh, what he's saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I would make movements and steps and gestures, and kind of like try to get you. So like if you're deaf, like you should be able to know what I'm talking about what I'm doing.
That's what I was saying. So you were talking through your movements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I asked the dude, I was like, so what do you? I mean, how do you come up with your movements? No lie.
This nigga, that ain't that.
This nigga told me, man, I just pray for my shit, man. I ask God to give me the moves, and he gives me the moves, and that's what I do. That's it. What? So if the song says, Luther, our house is not a home, what do? You pray to God and say, give me a move for our house is not a home? And he gives you a move.
But you saying, based on what they're saying, you would mimic a house.
Yeah.
To say house is not, like you do the movement to say that. But that dude saying, I pray to God to tell me how to do it.
I don't do that shit. A house is not a home.
So that's what but he's praying to God on what should I do, move should I make.
Insanity. I'm talking about shit had me in such a chokehold, nigga. I'm like, why can't I hear God's voice?
That's what Christianity is.
I'm sitting there like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, that's it. That's all them in there.
I'm in there trying to, was that you, Lord?
No, man.
Is that you?
Satan.
And I'm like, obviously everybody has a small voice in their head and conscious. I'm looking for a voice. Like, you talking to me, I'm looking at,
hello.
Yeah, I'm looking to hear some shit.
Like,
and I don't hear nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And I'm like, at one point I just said, fuck it.
You don't care, like you don't care if you hear it or not. You was just like, all right.
Niggas come at me trying to prophesy. You've been hurt in your life. Who has it?
Real talk.
You're keeping that hurt, and you're trying to mask it by keeping yourself busy. No, not. Not at all. Chilling. Quite frankly, I'm kind of bored. So
that's your way.
Yeah.
Of doing what I'm saying, like.
Nah. So it's like niggas, false prophets and shit. Like I really had a question because it was like there was one prophetess. Her name is Dr. Valerie Moore. She would come to one of the churches that we would go to, and she would call out social security numbers and call out ends of phone numbers and addresses and shit. And I asked, I was like, still don't quite understand it. It's like, Cap, how the fuck would it be accurate? How the fuck is it that this bitch is gonna come to a church and call out a phone number and be so accurate? I can understand that they do they stage shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, and then I think what he said was like they do like generalistic like prophecies. Like it's always generalistic.
Yeah, it could apply to multiple people. Some people would feel like it's for them.
Not multiple people, but it's like what they would say would like they would say something that apply to multiple people, and they would basically like look out into the audience and see who's actually like, and they would hone in on that one because they're more susceptible to believing. Like, this person that the spirit is telling me this person is hurt. The spirit is telling me that somebody has hurt them, somebody has robbed them. The last couple of weeks they've been so hurt because this is all they had and somebody took it. Right?
And then that's it. Yeah, because
you. God told me that you ended up giving somebody something that never paid you back. How did you know? But it's like,
then they just keep bouncing on what they yeah, man.
But sometimes that shit be accurate though. Like sometimes they don't do that shit. Sometimes just call a motherfucker out like, no, right? I was in the church when it was like, stand up. Here in Jackson.
Oh,
Jackson.
God.
And they have a son or somebody has a son with the name Jackson. Who is that? That's my niece. But it's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody gotta explain.
Man, that shit. If you say I'm getting Jackson, and then they be like, yes, me, and they be like,
no, like they pointing them out.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's such a manipulation because even if they say not the son or me, whatever, Jackson could be anything. It could be anything. Meaning like they could be like, you got family. And they be like, I do have family in Jackson, Mississippi. And it's like, and then they be like, yeah. Or if they say, I'm getting Jackson. My mama died listening to Michael Jackson. And it's like, it keep going to that. I'm getting Jackson. My name is Jackson. It's like, nigga, are you not seeing the play? You could just say one thing. I see a red circle. I'm seeing a red circle. I was watching Pearl Harbor yesterday, and the Japanese kamikazes. Like, nigga, come on, bro. Oh my goodness, man. So, that ain't. I can't do it, bro. Well, I'm glad you out of there, man. This episode 2, man, was very telling.
We should make
man.
We should do a little segment like that. Niggas talking about the old man.
No. This was just what's it called? Impromptu, whatever the fuck it's called. This was just combo. This was just combo where you shared that because it came up in the conversation. We're not talking about no
stories of the dead. Be
hell no.
Stories of the dead.
We ain't talking about no old man. This just came up because of the old girl that was like, nah. But I don't know. We ain't talking about.
I'm talking about she was tough. Ooh, she was precious. Fresh.
Damn.
I wish I could remember her name.
You said she lived in Georgia now.
Well, that's where she came from.
Oh. So you didn't? Oh, because when you left school, she stayed.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know where she went after that. Damn.
No.
Damn.
You don't know her name.
That's all right, man. Like you said, there's other bitches.
Mm-hmm.
There's other women coming. There's other, things. And I'm not trying to sound Christian-y, but Lord got the other plan, the other work for us to do, for us to take reins on.
Mm-hmm.
So the women gonna come regardless.
I'm saying, if you want me, goddamn, request me. God damn, request me. I am available. Shit.
Great.
I'm available.
I ain't mad at you, man.
I am.
Mad at you, man. So that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how long have we been doing this? Hour 45?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh man, that's perfect time, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think this was a pretty. We doing scriptures on script, right?
Mm-hmm. Scriptures on script. Hopefully we get a walk 'em down TV soon.
Oh, that'll be dope. Oh yeah, that's cool. That'll be dope. That's cool. I ain't even gotta worry about that.
Right.
That's gonna be into play very soon.
Mm-hmm.
And people, I'm sure people call in and do their thing. It's just a matter. It's just the beginning. It's just everybody gotta start somewhere.
Right.
Everybody gotta. Oh shoot. It's just the beginning. There we go. So, yeah, man. Episode 2 in the books. You know, it's late, but it's no sweat.
Right.
Hey man, I appreciate you sharing that and coming up out of that.
Right.
And you know, being where you at now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what really going on back there in that church is evil. That's evil. Just that, where they was all at the table singing and shit, and then knowing that at that time, you knowing them, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just that. Like there's millions of those all over in our, you know, people. So
Right.
I hope we do get to hit up the Haitian brother, man, and
Mm-hmm.
find that community of Haitians and raise them up, you know, and get them right, because it's needed. Like it'll be so beautiful out if we could just, because the brother didn't suffer. Based on how you was telling me the story, the brother didn't sound content, like he was contended.
Right.
It's just like, you know, learn.
Mm-hmm.
So we get that community, Haitian community, because I don't know how big or small they are, but I know they're around, and you know, I don't ever want a tribe to feel like they by themselves.
Right.
And we here, school's here,
Mm-hmm.
so it ain't just you, it ain't just me. You know, we got the whole organization behind us, so hopefully we can get that brother in the next coming weeks. Even now the Hamite dude was wanting to talk about.
I think he's scary. I asked him if he want to join in and say shit.
But what did he want to talk about?
Jesus being God and some other.
Oh, okay. So that's just a little warm up / whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the light work sport. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's kind of scary, so I don't know if he's gonna come on.
No problem. We got many more of these.
Mm-hmm.
We got many more, much more time episodes. And, you know, it's just the beginning of it. You know, I noticed that it just takes time
Mm-hmm.
for these kind of things to kick off. But notice the support though. I saw
Mm-hmm.
hella views already.
Right.
Likes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you got a whole organization, school. We got brothers who want to support one at a time. I'm about to text Cat. I'm about to take it out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the water for, you know, seeing it.
Right. Like I said, man, make sure y'all download Twitch and YouTube, because we want to phase this Facebook out, man, and get on Twitch and YouTube, man. We want to help the viewers by helping us, man. You help us, you will help the viewers. All right, so like I said, we want to get on Twitch, we want to get on YouTube, so we can get monetized, man. We're trying to make some money, man. We're trying to make some money doing, you know, telling the truth. Who don't want to do that? So if you brothers and sisters, if you feel about Bashar, go ahead, download Twitch and follow us on Twitch and YouTube. All Things Israel. You already know how we get down. All Things Black, Hispanic, and Native American. You can do that about Bashar. That would be a great help. Like I said, coming in the next couple of weeks, I'm end up doing a raffle for followers. So basically going to be, I'm going to have a window, and everybody's subscribed to our Twitch account. And if anybody within that time period, you get picked for a raffle, depending on what it is. Probably might be some money, might be a shirt, might be some pants, might be, you know, TV or something like that. But trying to get as many subscribers and followers as we can on Twitch, and try to flood, you know, the airways and the internet and the access and cable access channels with, you know, with this truth, man. Because at the end of the day, the truth ain't meant for everybody. Because if the truth was meant for everybody, it wouldn't be called the truth. So we just want to get this truth to those who was meant to be. All we can do that is if we push it. All we can do that is if you push it. So we're gonna need your help pushing this truth.
Just pushing this truth, man. That's
and pushing it hard. Pause. We're gonna need your help, man. It really is. So like I said, I'm gonna think it over, figure out what it is that the raffle prize is gonna be. But in the meantime, man, follow us on all platforms, All Things Israel. Don't forget about the ISUBK North Carolina Colt Classic Cookout, the first annual Carolina Colt Cookout, which will be from July 3rd to July 6th. The cookout being on the last day, July 6th. If you're in Fayetteville, North Carolina, or you're in the surrounding area, if you are Black, Hispanic, and Native American, let me say that again. If you are Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you are welcome. If you're not Black, Hispanic, and Native American, please don't come. We would hate to have, well, we would love to turn you around. So we would I know you don't want to waste your gas and everything. Bring your family down there and just get turned around. So, like I said, if you're Black, Hispanic, Native American, please make your way down to Fayetteville, North Carolina, at Seabrook Park, July the 6th. So we can have a good time, man. We have bouncy houses, we have games, we have poker, Uno, we have dice, we have goddamn spades, water balloon fight. We're gonna have it all, man. We're gonna have fish, we're gonna have chicken. We're just gonna have a good time, man. We have a big old cookout for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and let everybody know that ISUPK under Commander Juliana is in the city, and we are going to take care of our people, even though nobody else wants to. That's our responsibility, and we take on that responsibility.
So, appreciate y'all watching.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely put the 18 and up for the listening audience and.
And then again, drop in the comments like what you want to talk about next. This is unscripted, but we do like take topics. So we are going to take some topics and try to incorporate them into what we're talking about. But we want it to be unscripted. That's what the title is. The Scriptures Unscripted, because we're going to talk about the scriptures. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about us, but it's unscripted. We go into this every day not knowing what we're going to talk about. We go into this every day. Every time we had this podcast, not knowing what's going to be spoken about. But it would be nice to speak about some things that you guys want us to speak about. All right.
Oh, yeah, questions too.
Mm-hmm.
Answering questions, call-ins, it don't even matter.
Right.
We just want to push this thing, because just like people coming out the world want to know what's going on and what's really happening and preparing for this war. All of that coming out.
Right.
All of that. So, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. That shit went by kind of fast.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Episode 2 in the books.
In the books.
So, Lord allow by episode 100.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Right.
Damn, so Passover is going to be around that time, right?
It might.
20, if I do the math. I didn't do the math in my head, but by the time that come around, it'll be like, a whole weekend and stuff.
Yeah. And the way I want it to be done, man, I want to just not just sit around and talk about shit. Like, I want to teach. Like, I want to show y'all, bring on special guests and show y'all. Like, I sew and shit. I ain't no expert, but it's like I sew. Like, I want to get on here one day and sew. I want to get on here one day and teach a brother how to make his own damn fringes. Like, you ain't got to depend on the apprentice. You ain't got to depend on the Asian man to sew your fringes. You can do your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get on here one day and actually show a brother how to cut his own fringes. Because my brothers might not know how to do it.
I know that sister posted that video of how to sew. She had an hour-long joint. So
right.
Lord allow, we was talking about them Haitian ribs or the
right.
They learn how to do it and come on and on your
right.
thing, and then you might have later. See, all this is in the works. So it's like you might have that segment or thing where it's your women doing it, and then the sisters could be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know what the future holds for all things Israel, but this is just the beginning. I'm glad I can be a part of it. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh yeah.
That this thing kicks off. I don't know what happened in 6 months or a year, whatever,
right.
But you got a whole thing here. You took your time, your money, your energy. We talked a little crazy, but we was able to just converse.
Right.
And then we paraphrase some scripts, but at the same time, got a whole thing. And then, of course, man, shit, and you did this in a week.
Yeah.
So what y'all seeing is all our vibe, man. The framework, the angle we got. Like last time, we was sitting a different way. And this is just in a week. So Lord allow, the spirit of it all just blows up in the best way. Because I know if you could do this in a week, 6 months is going to be insane.
Right.
Insane. Because that's camera work. I don't even got to go on into it. You the mastermind behind this joint. So yeah, man. I don't know. I ain't got nothing else to say.
And with that, man, we all things Israel. Scriptures Unscripted. We all things Black, all things Hispanic, and all things Native American Indian, man. And we want you to tune in for next week's podcast. Most likely going to be on Saturday. around the same time. So make sure you tune in.
Yeah, so I work. So yeah, it'll be like last week.
Mm-hmm. All right. Shalom.
Lord in Christ.